My name is Philip Stoll, and I want to talk about one of my favorite stories, Thank You, Mr. Falker, by Patricia Polacco. I love this story. I've read this story to all three of my kids, and I know when I first read it the first couple times, it brought me to tears. The story is about victory. The story is about teachers and the impact they have on children. The story is about bullying, and the story is also about family. The story starts out with this little girl living with her brother and her mom and her grandma and grandpa, and she is starting school. And her grandfather and grandmother take a jar of honey and pour it on a book and talk about the importance of knowledge, the importance of reading and learning. From there, her mom and her brother and her move all the way across the country to California, and she starts school there, and that's when really a lot of the troubles begin. Every time she tries to learn to read, everything's confusing, everything's backwards, letters are backwards, words are backwards. She does not know it, but she has dyslexia, which many of our kids here in the U.S. today struggle with. She also struggles not only with dyslexia, but also being bullied. Some of the kids see that she's not like the other kids, and they make fun of her, one boy in particular. Until a special day when a special teacher shows up by the name of Mr. Falker. He is the first teacher to show her kindness, show her love, to take time to see her problem, her condition, which is dyslexia, and work with her and spend time with her after school. Well, the bullying does continue, and she hides. She finds a place to hide, a closet. And one day, the bully finds her, and he just ridicules her and calls her name and tears her down. But guess what? Mr. Falker finds her and finds him in action and has him removed. And he takes her out of the closet and loves her and helps her. And she continues to spend time with Mr. Falker after school. And he continues to help her, teaching her how to read through her condition called dyslexia. The impact teachers can have on students is amazing. And I just love this story because I'm a teacher too. We're all teachers. We're all educators. And I love just the story of victory in Thank You, Mr. Falker. What's so special about this story is Patricia based this whole idea of Thank You, Mr. Falker off of her own story and her own life. She too struggled with dyslexia, and she used drawing and pictures as a way of escape, and kids loved it. Years later, from my understanding, she met Mr. Falker and was able even to one more time. I don't think his name was Mr. Falker, but she was able to definitely thank him for the impact he had on her life.